Am I gonna do trade evolving? No. It's not worth the effort. It's really not worth it. So what level are the Elite Four again? Like 50 or something? Who's got the experience up? There we go. Experience share to muscle. What am I trying to do? Highest is 50? Well, I want to get all my Pokemon at least at level 50. Thanks, Paul. So how's the audio? I have it a bit higher than I did last time, but as long as you can still hear my voice over everything. This isn't Trover Saves the Universe. Yeah, well, it shouldn't say that on Twitch. Hey Adam, I just watched Synecdoche, New York for the first time. Tell me something funny so I can stop crying. We're all gonna die. Isn't that funny? Okay, I'll turn the game audio a bit lower. Hold on! Whoop! There we go. Is this fine now? Okay, good. Gonna be grinding for a while, I guess. Bam, 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 bam. You gotta give me a theme if you want me to do ASMR. You gotta give me some sort of subject. Shrek fan. Man, I can't just make a Shrek fanfic out of nowhere. What the fuck did you say to me, you little bitch? I'll have you know I have some amount of kills. Something, Navy SEAL, something. I don't know. I'm not that creative when it comes to ASMR type shit. I can't just do it. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it. You guys are just coming up with a lot of suggestions that don't really want to do. A Guavo. He's got such a derpy mouth. What am I grinding for? The Elite Four. The first Elite... Are there 2 Elite Fours in this game? I gotta, like, beat the Elite Four to get to the other area. To get to, like, Kanto? Johto? I forget which one. To get to, like, the blue area. Am I gonna do Pokemon Sword or Shield? I guess maybe. I guess. Real men don't grind? Well, so far I haven't whited out once, so... Yeah, there is Red at the end, who's the end boss, and he's really high level. I forget what level he is, though. I remember Red. In 70s? Hey! What is cross chop? Someone tell me what cross chop is. Vital throw is probably not great. So far, my least favorite move. Karate chop's supposed to be good, right? Is cross chop better than vital throw? Yes or no? What is cross chop? Somebody tell me. Oh, that's not bad. Lime Time and Mech Warrior are saying very different things, but it seems like a good move either way. I think Vital Throw is not very good. Vital Throw is like a specific amount of PP or something. Sorry, a specific amount of HP. Karate Chop is the one that I keep using. Yeah, okay. Does the Weeping Bell know acid? I don't know. I don't think so. Why is his boosted? Boosted. Oops. Oops. What am I slurping? It's called neutral vodka soda, lime flavor. It's a BC thing. 0 carbs, low calorie, vodka soda drink. It's pretty good. So here's the question. Like, my Randy is the most OP thing in the fucking world right now. I'm trying to get everybody to level 50. I could just keep swapping out the EXP share and using Randy to kill all these people really quickly. Kill all these Pokemon, I mean. Is that a better strategy than just, like, putting the weak Pokemon out front to gain levels? Because they'll gain more experience, but it'll take longer to beat the enemies. And it's not necessarily a bad thing if my Randy is, like, way overpowered. If, like, everybody's at 50 and my Randy's at 60 or something by the time I hit Elite Four. That's not necessarily a bad thing, right? Does that sound reasonable? I think it does. $44. Got a ways to go, everybody. Because at least with my Randy, I know I can kill all these guys in one hit and gain levels much faster. I think with my... Do I have a Feraligatr yet? Or do I have just the... Yeah, I do. I think my Feraligatr could kill most of them in one hit. Is Dark good against Golbat, or is Golbat also Dark? Because I know my Feraligatr could kill Graveler or Onix in one hit. Is Dark good against Poison Flying? Is my Bite good against Golbat or no? Probably not, right? No. Okay. What's my favorite Pokemon game? So far, Blue. Honestly, I enjoy Blue more than I enjoy this. I know that there are a lot of aspects to this game that have been improved in ways, but Blue is where my heart is. Mossel. What's my favorite Fortnite gamer? Ralph the Movie Maker or I Hate Everything? I don't have an answer for that. I don't know what you're talking about. They're both good in different ways. I'm not gonna play favorites with my podcast co-hosts. They both provide very useful and necessary counterparts to the show, and I'm glad to have both of them on my show. On our show. What did I think of Trover Saves the Universe? I quit it. I didn't even beat it. It was bad. It was fucking awful. I really wanted to enjoy it. Sorry, I really wanted to enjoy it. I was very excited for that game. Because I really enjoyed accounting, and I really enjoyed the Rick and Morty game, but this was just fucking trash. It was so annoying and tedious and not funny, and just, like, I could not stand it. It's upsetting. I really thought I would enjoy it. Did you beat it, Carlos? I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Oops. It was so boring. Is Slash better than Bite? I don't know. Nope. But what does more damage? Is Russer part dark? Or is Russer just water completely? Should I have done Surf? Let's find out. Nope, doesn't matter. Oops. What's my podcast? Sardonicast. You don't know? We're your favorite YouTubers and you don't know our podcast? Sardonicast. Look it up. It's on YouTube. Let's see what Surf does. Oh, wow. Damn it! Come on! Yeah. Frittata! We just finished episode 35? We're recording episode 36 tomorrow, I think. Does Dan Harmon still have me blocked? Yes. Of course he does. He's a man baby on Twitter. Thank you, Gothic Tampons. I'm glad you're here also. Don't flinch! Why did he block me? Because there was an episode that came out where... I forget the context to this. It was like, there was like an A and B story as usual, and then people thought it was like kind of bad, and there was some sort of backlash on the internet. I was like, man, this doesn't even seem that bad. And so then Dan Harmon tweeted out like, well, you guys might hate it, but it was great, or something. I don't remember exactly what he tweeted. And then I responded like, yeah, I mean, like, I really don't understand why people hated it so much. Like, sure, perhaps, what's the father's name? I forget the father's character's name. I said, sure, perhaps his story could have been developed a bit better, but, I mean, I thought it was a great episode overall. And then he responded with, sorry, I don't take criticism on my Twitter. Blocked! And he blocked me and another guy. Even though I was defending him, because he's a fucking man baby. He is so immature. Jerry, yeah. I know, it's so stupid. I was defending him. I was like, I don't understand why people hate this episode. I thought it was great, except for like, maybe this could have been improved. Yeah, and he's like, sorry, you're added to the block list. It was so weird. What a child. Does anybody remember, like, when he was, like, drunk tweeting every 5 seconds harassing this one guy? Because he was criticized slightly? Oh shit, Bite really sucks, doesn't it? I'm not taking it personally. It's a reflection of him, not of me. Will Toledo blocked me, which is understandable. Because I said things that I didn't realize he didn't want me to say, but also at the same time it's understandable that I said what I said. God damn it. It's taking too long. Don't do it again. Don't do it again. Oh my god. Russer, no! Confused no more, please. Thank you. There we go. Going to the Pokemon Center. Well, so, like, Will Toledo was having some fit in his subreddit, and he deleted his entire subreddit because he was a mod in his fan subreddit. And I only heard about this from some other subreddit, like, I think the Indie Head subreddit or something, like, oh, Will Toledo just deleted his whole subreddit. He's, like, freaking out. And there wasn't any information at all as to why he deleted his subreddit. I was like, oh yeah, Will Toledo. And I like his music. I like the guy's music for sure. And, just, like, I didn't have any information at all as to why his subreddit got deleted and why he had a fit. But I tweeted him being like, oh yeah, I love your stuff. What's up with this fur affinity account that you used to have, which is like common knowledge among furries. Like, I didn't dox him, like, it's not new information. And then he blocked me immediately, and then I got really mad. But I was acting immaturely. I made a tweet being like, oh, look at this, like, dude, I'm a furry too, you don't have to be embarrassed about it. And, like, there's lyrics that, you can look it up. You can look it up yourself. There's, like, lyrics of his that allude to the fact that he is or used to be a furry or used to consider himself a furry or whatever. And, yeah, I got a bit upset, and I made that tweet, and I shouldn't have, because if he wants to keep that his own business, that's his own thing. And I feel like it's fine to talk about it on this stream to, like, 30 people or whatever. Whereas, like, Twitter is, like, the whole point of Twitter is that it's easily shareable. Retweet, favorite, blah, 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 comment, you know, it's like... To take it from here, you'd have to look for it still. And it's not new information. But... the context as to why I reacted the way I did, which was very immaturely, I will admit. And I feel embarrassed about it every time I think about it. The context as to what state of mind I was in was I literally just came from a funeral. I literally came from a funeral, I was up all night and I was drunk. And I was like, oh, this fucking asshole blocked me because I asked a question. And, like, yeah, I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have tweeted what I tweeted. My bad. You know, like, it's not something I should have done. But at the same time, there is a little part of me that feels like a bit offended at the idea of somebody being like, oh, I'm a furry, and then they get popular in music, they're like, ugh, that never happened! Like, okay. So, I mean, like, you're just dissing all furries then. Like, you're... Like, I'm putting myself out there. You know, I don't know if anybody realizes this, There's a lot of people on YouTube and in the public sort of internet media spectrum at this point that are like, yeah, I'm a furry, deal with it. I can't think of a single person that was like that before I was. That didn't make content that was, like, exclusively furry. You know? I feel like I had to really be the change I wanted to see in that sense. And so obviously I'm going to react in a way where I'm like a little bit like, oh, come the fuck on. Like, just because you're mainstream, you know. Just because you're mainstream, you're going to be like, oh, that never happened. I'm not trying to be like, oh yeah, look at me, like, give me all this credit or anything. I'm not trying to be like that. I'm just trying to put you guys in the mindset of somebody that would take a little bit of offense to somebody who's, like, trying to hide that part of themselves, even though it's very clear that that part exists. And if they don't want to associate with it anymore, that's fine. Like, you can make a statement or something. But, you know, around this time, shortly after, I went to one of his concerts, and literally every person within earshot before the concert started, like he was a little late or something, before the concert started, it was like, you know, packed venue. Everybody within earshot. The conversations were all about how much of an asshole he is on social media, because right before that, there was this, I think it was on his Twitter, but it blew up, because, like, Isle of Dogs came out, and he was going on some, like, bizarre, stupid rant about how Wes Anderson is racist for making Isle of Dogs. He's insensitive towards Japanese people. He's a fucking racist. Bah, bah, bah. And so, like, everybody within earshot, people that love his music, and I love his music too, everybody within earshot was like, man, he's such an asshole on social media. That was literally every conversation I heard before the show started. It was so weird. So I didn't really feel bad about him blocking me, because it's obvious that he's just a child on the internet, so whatever. I love his music. What community page? Gothic. You say your community page? I don't know what that means. Adam, how much of me being a furry and dealing with this can be heard in my music? A lot. My song The Scab, which is on the album I'm currently recording, that's literally the entire plot, the entire theme. It's just like the realization that I'm something I'm not supposed to be. And like coming to terms with myself and, you know, realizing that my life is a fucking joke. There's a version of it that exists on YouTube, and I'm sure there's lyrics in the video description, but it's not professionally recorded or anything. It's like me when I was 16, 17, something. With like literally a video camera recording. Don't do this to me! No! Yeah, you know, I mean, I appreciate your guys' compassion. This is a stream where obviously the people commenting Not necessarily everybody watching, but at least the people commenting are supportive of me, and I appreciate that. But to be perfectly fucking honest, and I've been open about this before, I kind of fucking hate myself. I really do. I really don't like myself. I don't like that I have to deal with being romantically attracted to a fucking cartoon lion. You know, like, I'm really just not happy. Thanks for the sub, did I? Yep. Therapy helps, you'd think. You'd think it fucking helps, but it doesn't. I've tried therapy. Therapy did nothing but remind me and focus on everything I dislike about myself. Or I could be having a normal day just ignoring all that shit and focusing on other things. It's just like, oh, well, here, let me talk to this person about how much I dislike myself. Yeah. That's fucked up, Toriken. That's really fucked up. I appreciate it, main sales. I do think it works. I agree. Blech. Oh, that sucks, Toriken. There's a decent amount of people that go into psychology-related positions and psychology-related programs in schooling that are literally only there so that they can feel better about themselves and be like, I know what other people are thinking. I have you figured out. Literally. I'm not even kidding. There's so many people like that. Like, I don't need to examine the thought processes or perspectives of any other person because I have them figured out because I took psychology. Literally. Watch out for those people. They're fucked. They think they're better than everyone. It's insane. When, to be perfectly honest, psychology is more philosophy than any kind of hard science or anything. Damn it! My counselor was very nice, too. I almost think I should send him an email at some point. Hey! Is therapy covered under Canadian healthcare? No. Neither is dental, which sucks, because most European countries cover dental. Yeah, I mean, I think that being open, it's something that I value a lot. I'm kind of an open book. Even on the internet, which has fucking bitten me in the ass a few times already, but it's still worth it to just be a real person, you know? And not hide myself. And not pretend to be somebody else. It's worth it in the long run, even if there are going to be people that misinterpret me. And try to use it as ammo against me in some way. Yeah, that sucks, Gothic tampons. What's going on in game right now? I'm trying to grind. I'm trying to level up my Pokemon so that I am in a good enough position to tackle the Elite Four without whiting out. Because it would be nice to do this entire playthrough without whiting out to keep consistency with my Pokemon Blue playthrough. That's what's happening. Any clues for the next movie commentary? There's a few that we have to decide from, but I haven't really picked anything yet, so... Does it make it better to be open with strangers on the internet? Kind of. Because some part of me feels as though perhaps somewhere there's some type of person or people that get me in some way, and that's all I've ever really wanted, is to, like, be understood in some way. And although, yes, it opens myself up to people misrepresenting me either intentionally or otherwise, you know, like, that's always not just a risk, but an inevitability. It's still worth it in the long run, and I think that, you know, thinking back on myself when I was younger especially, I think that I would have very much valued and appreciated someone else out there that I could say is like, oh wow, they actually get shit. They actually get shit that I get. They actually understand the way that I think, the way that I feel. And even if somebody feels that without necessarily having an accurate assessment, even if somebody feels that and they don't really understand me, I still think that that is valuable in some way. I just think I don't know. Like, I'm the type of person where me coming to terms with myself and who I am as, like, a gay furry was a very fucking difficult thing to do. It was a very, very transformative, stressful process. And that entire experience of, like, repressing that for 2 years and getting addicted to cocaine and almost killing myself was enough to make me say, hey, I'm not gonna lie to myself anymore. I'm gonna be open and honest about who I am. I'm not gonna lie to other people about who I am. If people have a problem with me for who I am, then that's their problem, you know? Like, I'm gonna be honest about how I feel. It's just... It's something where I can't go back on that at all, because I've experienced the most negative aspects of not doing that. I appreciate it. I'm very confused about your situation, John Pariah. I have no idea what you're talking about. You've never come out to him? What are you? He's a bi-furry? What are you? Are you also a furry? He's talked a lot of shit about people like you? What? I don't know what people like you are. I guess... I don't know if you've said this before in my chat and I forgot or something. Oh, asexual. He's talked... A bi-furry has talked shit about asexuals to you? You know... In my experience, there's a lot of people that talk shit about something that they don't understand, and then if someone in their life reveals themselves to be that thing, then that's something that would potentially change their perspective. It would be pretty fucking ridiculous for someone to come out as asexual to their bi-furry brother and still receive, like, any kind of vitriol or harassment from them. But I don't know your situation. I don't know your brother, I guess. Well, what does he say about asexuals? That they don't exist or something? Like, what does he say? Thanks, Clockwork. I very much appreciate it. I've never played Heart Gold or Soul Silver. I don't really want to. I'm more interested in the authentic experience. Turbo Pasta... I try to keep it under 15 seconds, unless it's quiet enough and you're talking over it that it won't get detected. You can play it as long as you want, as long as it's quiet enough and you're talking over it. As long as there's other audio being played loudly over top of it, it's fine. But if you're playing it seamlessly, I would say less than 15 seconds. And even then, I've gotten detected for videos where I could have fucking sworn that everything was under 15 seconds, so... That's so weird. I've never heard of that. I didn't realize that people were so apprehensive or mean towards asexuals. I didn't realize that was a thing. I don't see why anybody would be mad about that. That doesn't make any sense. Like, why? So, here's a question. Are you an asexual furry or just an asexual? Hey! Okay. Well, no, I mean, the reason I was asking that is because I know a ton of people who identify as asexual, but what they... I don't know if I can say that, like, they're giving themselves the wrong definition, but I know a ton of people... Well, not a ton. I know enough people that identify as asexual, but they're attracted to, like, furry anthro things, but, like, not human beings, and so they're like, oh, I'm asexual, but I'm attracted to furry things. But I don't ever want to have sex with a human being. Which, to me, I mean, I wouldn't call that asexual, but a lot of people still call themselves asexual. In that sense. Okay, John Pariah, what you just said confuses the fuck out of me, and I'm not trying to be rude. But I do not understand what you just said. That does not make sense to me. So what you're saying is that asexual people can like sex even if they're not sexually attracted to people? but they're sexually attracted to the power fantasy of having sex with people. That's very bizarre to me. Because by that definition, I'm sure there are more people that would not identify as asexual despite having that exact same mentality. I did see Nymphomaniac. I think that oh. I'm scar-sexual. Am I eating a celery stick? No, I was drinking from a large mug that has ice in it. Okay, that's interesting to me, and I'm not sure I'll ever fully understand it, but that doesn't bother me. You know what's funny, fanboy, is I don't know. Like, I'm super attracted to Scar, and I'm also attracted to Garrus. He's my number 2, and he also has a big scar on his face. So that might be the case. Is Garrus' persona a lion? Garrus doesn't have a persona, he's an alien! Garrus got the scar in Mass Effect 2? Yeah, well that's also when you could start dating him. Would I see the new Lion King if it had Jeremy Irons? Maybe. As it is, I'm not fucking attracted at all to the new version of Scar, or any of the lions in the new Lion King, for that matter. They just look like normal lions. Would I fuck Naruto since he has a persona? Probably not. Isn't he a kid or something? I haven't seen the show. I saw that post on Letterboxd that it's 65 minutes. I don't believe that until I see it officially released somewhere, or officially announced somewhere. Thank you, Fruitless Zapple. I very much appreciate it. I'll see the new Lion King movie when it's out on, like, Blu-ray or something. I'm not gonna see it in theaters. I'm not gonna be a part of the problem. Bam, bam, bam. Alright, I'm gonna pee. BRB.